Oh, I've been trying to make a video. Just been so busy. These are pecans we've been picking up. They've just started to fall. See, I've got a bushel in this little basket. I don't know how big this basket is. It might be a peck. Maybe, I don't know. Not for sure, but I've been picking up pears. I've got several baskets of pears and some behind me also. I've probably got 2 bushels of pears picked up, or well, more than that. There's another basket over there. But anyway, I've been busy, and I picked up 17 5-gallon buckets of black walnuts, and I started to pressure wash them. Normally, I don't pressure wash them until the husk starts breaking down a little bit, but I needed to get some pressure washed for this next weekend, but I made a mistake. I didn't wear any gloves, and I had a t-shirt on and some old jeans, and I started off with 2 5-gallon buckets of black walnuts, and before I got done with them, my arms was burning, and I got chemical burns on my hands from the Juglone in the black walnuts. So that stuff is very potent. You can look up the chemical composition of it, and it's pretty wicked stuff. And after that, I put a long sleeve shirt on and some nitrile gloves, but I didn't protect my legs. And once that juice and water from the pressure washer soaked through my jeans, it burned my legs. I'm telling you, it felt like somebody had a blowtorch on my hands. I'm telling you, that stuff hurt. I've been putting Silvadene on it and some aloe vera on my arms where it wasn't as bad, but I can't get out in the sun. I get out in the sun and that heat hits my hands, and it feels like somebody's got a torch on them. It hurts. So be careful if you're pressure washing fresh green black walnuts. Trying to get that hull off of them. But Juglone does break down in the presence of air, so give it some time to break down. I've never had this problem before, but this time I rushed the process trying to pressure wash black walnuts right off the tree, and the husk was tough, and I had to start off with pressure washing each individual black walnut, and that juice was splattering all over me. I did have an old welder's helmet on to keep that stuff off of my face. Thank goodness. I had the lens flipped up on the clear, so there wasn't nothing hitting my face. I can't imagine getting that stuff in your eyes. It would be terrible. It'd probably blind you if you got enough of it in your eyes. But don't pressure wash black walnuts until they've broke down some, and take precautions. Keep that stuff off of you, because it hurts. It hurts. Well, I'm down here underneath this big old pecan tree, and this is what the ground looks like. So this is what I do. I've got my little picker upper here, and I'll go around, find some pecans. Of course, there's a lot of trash under here, and I'll just stab them with this, and that one there, the hull hadn't dropped completely off of. But that's the way I pick pecans up. As you can see, it's time consuming. I just walk around in circles like I'm lost down here, looking for a needle in a haystack, and that's how I find these pecans. But we've had a lot of rain down here, and it's washed a lot of old pecans up in this what I call trash down here. But they haven't really started falling yet. They're just starting to open up. See, the holes are splitting, but the nut is still inside of it. It's still hanging on. And there seems to be quite a few of them up there in the trees. The crows are after them. The blue jays are after them. And I'm after them. But these are the young trees. There used to be an old big tree. The wind blew it over years ago, as you can see how large these trees are. But it's been in my lifetime, in the last probably 20 years. And these trees are producing. They're making a smaller nut, typical of what you would see in the native pecan. And there's grass and weeds down here to sift through. But, and I was down here yesterday gathering these up. But it's once you find one on the ground, there's usually a couple more nearby. So that's it's not. And these make a fairly decent size pecan for natives. But, I can hear some hitting the ground over there, but I just go around picking these up. As you can see, there's too much trash on the ground to use one of those rollers. That's why I use this one here. I can just stab the pecan. Little spring springs back underneath it and pick your pecan up. And once you get a few in there, I'll go over there and put it in my little bucket.